is. You know what it is. You know what it is. Trakcz stand or no stand. That other shit, that shit dead.
Hey, what's the wizard? We back at it again with another installment of St. Louis Underground Street Legends. It's only befitting with the number 2 video that I do a person associated with the number 2. None other than Mr. Roderick Williams. Better known by his stage name Mafiaboy P2 and Corleone. In the streets, he would go by the name POOH'S. In gang culture and politics is a number of ways in which you can join a gang and or be accepted. Some gangs have initiation processes where you can get jumped in or put in work for a gang. Some gangs value, quantity over quality. You can get into a gang by simply staying in the territory for a set number of years. POOH'S situation was different. He was literally grandfathered into his hood, meaning that before he was born, his relatives had already claimed the hood and decided to stay over there. So while most people had to jump off the porch at a certain age to end the gang life, Pooh didn't have a porch to jump off of. He was already in it. Hailing from the notorious Trakcz, arguably one of the most hated hoods in St. Louis, the Trakcz consists of a demographic of majority 6 Deuce East Coast neighborhood Crips. The remainder made up with 9 Deuce Bloods, 87 Kitchen Crips, and 6 Deuce Brim Bloods. While this is unheard of in other cities and damn near sounds blasphemous, in St. Louis these gangs are one and the same. And with the politics here, if you lived in St. Louis, you would understand why. Growing up fast, it wouldn't take Pooh long to separate himself from his peers and become the cream of the crop. His name started to become synonymous with hustling and putting in work against his opposition. But what he was most known for was high-speeding the police and get away. This made him a target with local police who hated his guts.
My tracker stand niggas reckless. Fuck a block service, we hit they block swerving and this man down on the stretch. We shoot with no second guessing. It's wartime and shit hectic. 3 choppers minus 3 problems, might as well go ahead and subtract. We slide through the scan, now we on job 1. 50 shots first, they ain't gon' pop one. Shut they shit down, my niggas be on one. Like fuck the other side, them cats don't want none. Hit up the phone with them choppers, watch how we get the drumming. Funky niggas down, one of them kept running. My shooters shoot to kill, bullets still coming. Then we sliding out, back to the fucking money. I'm looking for the Don Corleone, I stay strapped on the zone. Catch me in traffic, I'm doing no lack, let the Mac buck till I'm gone. It's Trakcz stand, we the Mafia. Quick to let off some shots at you. We turn it up on these fuck niggas. Y'all fuck niggas know what the problem. Big hammers, orange bandanas. No ducking, we bucking. No ducking, we bucking. No ducking, we bucking. Big hammers, orange bandanas.
After seeing the video, the police would scramble to get a warrant to try to get Pooh off the streets. This will result in the unlawful killing of Pooh's best friend, Mansur Ball Bay. To everyone in the know, it was obvious they wanted to kill Pooh. In all actuality, they never had a warrant. The warrant came out of thin air when they found out they had killed a Moor and an innocent kid. Police say, upon apprehension of the two, that Mansur Ball Bay will point a gun at them, but according to the autopsy, he was shot in the back of the neck. This will lead to unrest and protest in the neighborhood, and the apprehension and arrest of Pooh. I could do a whole video on these unfortunate events. I really encourage you guys to go and search up Mansur Ball Bay on YouTube and look with an unbiased eye, because it's pretty messed up what the police did and what their agenda was in the first place. POOH'S pretty much got the raw end of the deal. Still mourning the death of a close friend, he had to do a bid for things he didn't get caught with. Sadly, that comes with the territory. POOH'S will continue to drop music and slowly improve.
with fuck niggas. I'm jugging, I'ma run it up, nigga. Ride when y'all was tinted up, nigga.
I'm in the streets and beef with the opposition. But with these niggas lame, ain't no competition. That's it right there. You know what I'm saying?
STL mixtape.com. I know them people still watch TV, y'all. Fuck MPD, fuck MPD.
Clock what he told. Y'all around my shoulders. We don't do no hoes. Lean what I pole. Trapping ain't no sleeping. Jugging all season. I don't do no speaking. Y'all believe I'm leaking. Trakcz in that cut. My mind in that cut. They just clap shit up. Them niggas better duck. Block hot as fuck. You hoes be on my nuts. Lil' bro just roll the Dutch. Trakcz just hit the cut. Free my nigga 2J. Hop out bucking 2K. And we got them drums, so you know we shoot for 2 days. Fucking bitches easy. Leave her for no reason. Whipping up feasting.
Unsurprisingly, the police weren't too far behind him. He caught another case and had to do another bid. Sadly, while doing time this time, he would experience the death of his cousin, his right-hand man. They shared a brother-type relationship, and when you mention one, usually you will mention the other. That's how close they were. Death of Lil T hurt a lot of people. He's one of the last people you expect to perish from a homicide. He knew how to move, and at this point in his life, he was considered a veteran in the streets of St. Louis. When he finally got out, you couldn't see the pain on him, but you just knew it was there. Not long after, the same fate will befall POOH'S. On May 9th, 2020, he will be found shot to death on that early Saturday afternoon. Initial suspicions pointed at the St. Louis Police Department with their checkered history of POOH'S. Later, everyone would find out that it was the opposition. His past had finally caught up with him. It just didn't feel right with the death of POOH'S and Lil T. They both knew how to move. It kind of felt set up. Pooh leaves with us 2 kids to carry on his legacy, and countless loved ones and homeboys who will forever ride in his name.
We still out here pushing this shit. That's safe. And we still ride with it one
I was jugging, caught a speed, fucking police harassing me. Shook they ass, ducked them heaps, and we back to serving tweets. Got them hitters on the Mafia, still got hitters across the track. I be sliding through the scan, I keep like 50 in this match. We got hundreds on them chop, we told drums on them clock. Catch a fuck nigga lacking, then he get his ass pop. I got Ching in that drop, Chucky's calling what you got. 2050s, hella 100, bitches want me, I won't top. Phones ringing, they be tweaking, pull up on me, I can't speak. Red, purple, yellow, green, pour a funky of that drink. Up and in, on my left, run up on me, better think. Niggas say they call me lacking, but that 40 ain't gon' blink. We be pushing, till they block me looking through. We be pushing, robbing Glocks and choppers too. We be pushing, got them phones steady booming. Push it. For Trakcz, then I'm still gon' ride on, let shit slide up on my guy. Tinted up, we tinted fire, we got them choppers, let them fly. Niggas know where we be coming, up about them cut. We bucking like shit up, them niggas bucking duck. And I still got them hitters in them trenches with them.
Right on, y'all, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and stay tuned for more videos. Right on.